Strong finish for Paul George.
You see, that's well-timed right there. Not a minute too soon or a minute too late. They needed that one.
Lets it fly from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Turns and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. For three. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff. Let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
George. Good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Nice pass to get things going.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Beverly to George. Kawhi Leonard knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level? But that jumper's wet too.
Count the bucket for two.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Short jumper off the mark. It's Grizzlies ball. Oh, he had him there for a second. Almost, but no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Curling inside. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
LA with 4 to shoot. George. Message received. Well defended. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the three. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, Eventually, I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Here's a chance from long range. And the rebound taken in by Smith. Goes to the left side. Beverly to Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Deep left corner. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Knocked loose. Nothing going here on that drive. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Leonard to Paul George. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to one. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. It's the Clippers with the possession now. To George. Here's Leonard for two. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Leonard to Beverly. Curling inside. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. And throws it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Paul George. And that's rebounded by the Grizzlies. To the outside. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. George. And the Grizzlies able to clear the rebound. That's going to be out of bounds. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Great look and vision. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Leonard to George. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
For any team offensively.
Clippers have the basketball. Paul George. Here comes the screen. And the finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds. Coach is going to shift gears and